Just kidding. Hey guys, welcome to Deep Dive Podcast. We're early, but it's okay. We're just going to do it because they're here and they're ready. Um, Tonight's guest, we do have Wicked Ghost Hunters in the house. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Couple of things. Sunday night, our guest is going to be Adriana, and I think it's JD and Bill. I think those are joining with us. That is going to be at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. Let's hope I have that time right. Yep, 6 our time, 7 Eastern. Okay. And then Wednesday, May 27th at 7 p.m., we have Old Park Hotel. That is going to be a location. That one is going to be joining us as well. As you guys come in, make sure you guys are saying hi in the comments. Again, we are early, but that's okay. We're going to get it shared out there so people know that we are here and we are live. Feel free to share it out, guys. It is on YouTube and Facebook, both. You guys can share from both pages. It doesn't matter.
I just shared that on Facebook to all my adorable friends.
So, hey, Johnny, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am actually going to do that. I'm going to go out to my personal page and share it as well. But anyway, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about you guys, who you are, and what you guys are all about.
So we are the Wicked Ghost Hunters. I started this with maybe 10 or 11 other people, and over the first couple years, one by one, everyone dropped off, and I had to actually round up some more members of the team. They actually, because I was the only one left, they all got scared, or they all had stuff they were doing and got too busy. So we started this. What was the year I started this, Steve? Do you remember?
2021.
21, yeah, 2021. So that I started. So we got about 42 videos out there.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you actually have quite a big following on Facebook.
We do.
That was
at the moment
crazy.
over 60,000.
Yeah.
I looked at that the other day and I was like, holy cow, these guys have a lot. And I was telling Tim about it and he's like, why do they want to be on our podcast? I'm like, I don't know. They just do. They just do. We're not going to turn them away for that. Like,
I personally want to say, we started following you guys when you only had a couple hundred followers, and you've been doing an amazing job in growing your field out there. It's great to have somebody like you guys sharing everything, not only just what you do and where you go, but sharing the other groups like us on your podcast. So everybody can get really a different perspective as to who we are and what we really do. So thank you so much. And like I said, congratulations on where you are. And Brenda, I did want to say happy birthday to you. I know you just had a recent birthday.
thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You wanna know how old she is?
You can't say that. She's a lady. Come on.
You know what? I'm 55. I own it. I don't care. I own my age. Every time I own my age. I am happy. So I do. I own my age all the time. So that just he's my older brother and he's the oldest. So you can just imagine.
Oh,
that's what.
You can imagine how old he is.
I get it.
If I'm 55, you can imagine how old he is.
Dirt. Older than dirt.
9 months. Right?
About 5 years older than dirt. So
yeah, about 5 years older in dirt for sure. For sure. Okay. So what kind of places have you guys investigated? Do you do primarily locations? Do you do privates? Do you do both?
We do both. So we've been all over New England so far. So we've been to Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, and of course we're from Mass, so we've been doing a lot in Massachusetts. So especially with Salem being our backyard, Salem, Mass. So
Sure.
Being from the Northeast, that's why we're called the Wicked Ghost Hunters.
The Wicked. Yeah. Okay. For the upper Northeast.
Everything's wicked awesome, wicked cool, wicked bad. So
I was gonna.
All right.
I was gonna ask how you guys got your name, but I guess that explains it all. But Justin has an accent that's more like Brooklyn or somewhere like that. So, are you originally not from
No, it isn't.
Massachusetts?
no,
That's
so
Boston.
I grew up right next to Boston and Revere. So that's
Yeah.
kind of Boston and I like New York, kind of the same accent, kind of
Gotcha. All right.
yeah,
Well,
I wasn't fooled.
You
I
wasn't
wasn't
fooled. You
fooled.
knew it was
I knew it
Boston.
was a Boston accent.
I knew it was something like that. I just New York came out. Whatever.
Yeah.
Johnny says, I recognize that accent. I'm from New York. See?
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one. Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, thanks for being on our podcast. I appreciate it very much. I mean, you guys are, I don't know a lot about you guys, so maybe my viewers don't either. So, individually, I don't care who starts. Tell me how you got into being ghost hunter and why you do it today.
Well, I might as well start one side. So go ahead, Steve.
yeah. Think about, one of your friends tricking you into doing something.
Hmm.
And that's what happened. Justin here, we've known each other for a while, and he contacted me, asked me if I wanted to go on a ghost hunt. And I'm more of a skeptical kind of guy, but I thought I'd find it interesting to go out and see exactly what he does on these things. So I joined the group, and basically I've become the background or information guy for the group. I gather up all the information for the investigation, what's been happening there, what has happened there, what is documented, a little bit of history behind the place.
Okay.
And when we go there, everybody kind of knows why we're there and what we're looking for there.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm one of those people right on the edge. I've seen things I can't understand, so it's been a learning experience for me with all the equipment and everything that goes into this. It's just amazing and very expensive, lengthy,
You're right about that.
consuming, and it really just, besides that, you really have to have, I don't know how to say it without saying it the way we say here, but you have to not be scared. Just a little bit when you go, but enough to keep it interesting and let people know that you really are in some place that has stuff behind it, and we're really there to try to figure out exactly what happened here, and can we get something to happen while we're here to prove that this is going on.
Correct.
So that's and about as short as I get. With how I got involved. So I'll pass it on to Justin.
Yeah. So I think from when I was very young, I always loved the paranormal. I sensed things. From my grandfather passed away when I was young, and my mother can remember this. I had a dream, or I thought at least it was a dream when I was younger. He came to me to tell my mother a message that he was okay. He's not in pain anymore. Don't worry about him. So ever since I was little, I always was seeing things out of the corner of my eyes, sensing things. So, and I was dabbling here and there. And in 2021, I'm in construction, and we were talking at coffee. And I said to the guys, I would love to go do investigations. Is anyone game for it? And everyone, of course, says yes, yes, yes. And then eventually we go out on an investigation, and one by one, they all got too afraid of what actually happened to us on there. And they left, so now I'm continuing of going on because I just love it. So
Oh, cool.
How about you, Abby? You wanna-
Well, I'm gonna say that for me, I started to, well, since I was a little girl, I was always in the closet in the apartment of my mom's. And she always asked me, why you go to the closet? And I told her, because there's a little boy with me and he plays with me. And she was like, I know that I feel that someone is here with us, but she never see this little child, but I did. And I used to play with him.
Okay.
So to me, I feel like there's something more, like there's not to say heaven or but when we die, I think we're still alive. Our souls are alive.
Mhm.
So
I agree.
that's why I came here.
yeah,
Okay. I agree with that. Very, very true. So that's nice to meet you again. Like I said, I do have one question here. So your background, are we on a USS Enterprise or is this Doctor Who?
Oh. So this is actually my children's gaming room. I
Yeah.
Oh,
this podcast, and my son, we had a hockey tournament, and they had that life claw game. They strap you in. So
Mhm.
he actually went in it like 10 times, and there's like 10 aliens in this room. So
oh, okay. I was going to tell you, be careful. There's an alien behind you. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is perfect for the podcast.
yeah.
Right.
It's pretty awesome.
For
So
You have to put up a background. It is a background.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. It reminds me of the USS Enterprise, so I'm cool
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to understand. So a couple of you are empaths, or do you have, what abilities do you have? I mean, that helps you do what you do today. Can you see things? Can you hear things? Any mediums, anything like that?
I can feel them. I can feel them, like I just go to a place and look and I'm just go chilly. I don't know how you say.
Yeah.
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 I go
Goosebumps.
chilly
Goosebumps,
and
yeah.
I feel like here. Sometimes I just see them.
Now, if
It's a lot of stuff.
we have to,
Sometimes I have dreams before to go to a place.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, don't we all? Yeah.
now one of the first investigations we took Abby on really was an investigation. We went to a place in Laconia,
Yeah,
Yes.
Laconia.
and it was an abandoned place. Now it used to be a home for the feeble-minded, and then later on it was a minimum security.
Yep. Jail.
Okay.
And I tell you, this place is straight out of a horror movie when you walk into it, and it's just
Yeah.
everywhere you go in there. We were there for 4 or 5 hours, and we still didn't cover everything. Everywhere
Wow.
we turned, there was something else.
Wow.
We into the gym there,
Yeah.
and that's when Abby started, getting feelings. There was a certain chair there, and up by
Yeah.
the scoreboard. You want to talk about that a little bit?
I'm not gonna. The thing is that the chair was in the floor, and I was desperate because something need to sit there and look to all the
gym.
The gym, yes, for probably something being played. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So
It
she
was-
actually made me fix the chair because it was
Yeah.
actually all folded in like the back metal. So I'm trying to pull it apart so it actually would go up.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have this
Yeah.
on film.
and I had the feeling that this person was only watching. It's not because he died before when there was no building there,
Mhm.
and he liked to watch everybody. But then he felt like alone, and this time he felt like alone. He wanted to see the kids, to be around people, and he felt alone. That's what I felt, that he was alone.
So she
Mm.
wanted us to set the chair back up facing the basketball court.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And facing the scoreboard. She kept pointing up to the
Yeah.
scoreboard like, I think there's a presence up there.
Oh.
We went up to the second floor. There was nothing up there, but it certainly was interesting. This is probably, I would say, visually one of the creepiest places that we have been
Oh yes,
to,
definitely.
Yeah, it is.
today.
Okay.
The pool room alone is something just to be seen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially at midnight, 1:00.
Yeah, we went. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we were there at day, and we were also
Yeah,
there at
the
night. But
night.
the night was, oh my god.
Really?
Oh yeah, and if anyone's down this way, it's actually you can actually go into the places. It's not. There's no trespassing signs. There's a big sign on the outside that says, "Enter at your own risk. Buildings and roads aren't maintained." So New Hampshire, this is Laconia, New Hampshire. They
Yeah.
actually let you go roam
Wow.
around. So as long as there's a few buildings boarded up, but there's a lot of buildings that look boarded, but there's a window or a door that's open, so you got to kind of look. You can get in probably, I would say, 85 to 90% of the spaces there, and legit, and you're not going to get in trouble. So if you ever down
Wow.
come down and put it quickly on your bucket list, because there are talks
Yeah.
of someone's buying it, so that place has
Okay.
got to be demolished. So we're going to go there, I think, a couple more times this
Yeah.
summer, hopefully.
Yeah, the times that we were there, we really didn't have an opportunity to use our equipment. We just went to explore it at the time.
Okay.
But what we found is that we found this one entrance outside. It almost looked like it was an entrance into a garage or something. But it had a long walkway down that was actually a handicapped walkway. And we went
Okay.
down, and it turned out to be like a hospital rooms down there.
Yeah.
And
they
then it
still
branched
alive.
off underneath the grounds to all the other different buildings, and it even had more sublevels below it. This place was so immense and so large, we can't imagine the scale of what was actually happening there.
Holy crap.
At one point, we came across a biolab,
Yeah.
and it still had test tubes in there. It still had the cryo
All the
refrigerator.
Yeah, the
equipment is
freezer, yeah.
It
there.
had the
Holy crap.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stuff you put the test tubes on to spin the blood to
Yeah.
separate everything. So it was really
Yeah.
one of the more interesting places that just gave us a surprise around every corner.
Wow, that's crazy. That sounds like a place we need to put on our bucket list, Brenda, for sure.
You should.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the new buyers will just leave it and open it up for investigations.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah.
nice, but there was already someone trying to buy it. It fell through that they were going to develop it, so that's why. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
As always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, there's
For
a lot
sure.
of land up there. I mean, so
But
Yeah.
if it is a national historic place, they can't demolish it.
True.
Wow, true.
But it's
Yeah.
got to be on the registry. It has to be registered as a historic place. So,
But even if you're like down by us, close to me, I live down by the old Danvers State Hospital. So they still kept it, but you can't get in there because now it's apartments. I would love to go in there. So because that was an old insane asylum down here, and I think
Okay.
someone bought it in the late '90s and redeveloped it. So
okay. Gotcha.
Interesting.
yeah,
Gotcha.
they did a lot of crazy things up there. I'll tell you that.
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
So that
Knock,
answers,
knock, knock.
yeah. That answers one of the questions. What's the scariest place you've ever been to? Because that was one thing I was going to ask. So, sorry, Jason, how does that help you with your being an empire, be able to see things?
Justin.
Justin, sorry.
That's fine.
I don't even know my own kids. Know my own kids' names. So,
Listen, I don't know. All my life, everyone called me Jason all the time, so I don't no worries.
I apologize, Justin. Sorry.
That's all right. But yeah, it helps us when we're investigating that. Sometimes that my crew, they know I see things and sense things, and I remember we did an investigation at 3. We usually wake up at like 2:30 for the 3 to 4, the Bewitching Hour, and we plan on going somewhere in the building, and then all of a sudden I changed route, and the Hawthorne Hotel we were going to investigate down in the library, down in the basement they call it, and we ended up outside by a cemetery, and it just something drew me there, and we ended up, they were doing construction, and we found bones that we believe that were part of the cemetery or part of the witch trials, that someone got buried outside the cemetery.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
Interesting.
5 minutes.
Wow.
It leads us to like things that we can't even explain on. It was like just leads us there. So I'm still kind of probably homing in on my powers, So
Gotcha. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, the more you do it, the more you will, because I'm working with a group of empaths and mediums and a channeler that's helping me. I have them, but they're helping me develop them as well. So that's a great thing. And I hope you guys are all helping each other. So,
oh yes,
Yeah,
we do. Yeah,
that's a good thing. So everybody investigates the same way. You got your digital recorders, you got a camcorder, you got cameras everywhere, you got anything that makes a sound or a bell or whatever.
oh
Tell
yeah.
me something tell me something you may use or a technique that you have, that's something that you come up with on your own.
So I actually our card game that we actually have. We play with a deck of cards, and it's a full deck of cards. We light a candle. We pour some salt. We ask the spirits if they are willing to talk to us tonight, and every suit of the cards means something different. Hearts means yes. Spades mean no. Diamonds means I don't know, and clubs means maybe.
Okay.
So, a lot of times we leave other equipment on to help us with it, but we ask questions. You put it all on the table. Three rolls of 6 cards.
3 rows of 6.
It's 3 rows of 6, and you swipe your hand over, and you ask a question, you feel the warm card or the hot card, and you pick it over, and there's your answer. And when we were at the Hawthorne, another investigator that's he's on and off with us. I think the Hawthorne kind of spooked him, pushes him away a little bit, is playing that, and also with the Orvalus had in the REM pod, his sister that just passed away came through.
Okay.
And we had 2 cameras, and we were live on YouTube. YouTube froze on us, which we were on internet. Never happened, in the middle of Salem. And my 2 cameras died as his sister came through. We caught none of it on tape.
Oh, crap.
I know.
And this is in room
Every
6.
time.
I know.
Yeah.
In the room 612, and I got him fast on, and you on the video you can tell he was spooked, and he had to leave, he don't want nothing else to do with it.
Mm.
He stayed as long as he could that night.
Yeah.
He came down to the cemetery, but then after that, he's just like, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? So do you think that the spirits, they just had enough energy to start messing with your equipment? I mean, is that what you think happened?
Oh, our video alone, what we did catch in there, you can see Justin is performing the Esty method, which is where you have the S box on, the square box, and the noise canceling headphones and the blindfold, for those of you who don't know what it is. And we're sitting there asking him questions, and you can see over my shoulder the REM pod blinking, and you can hear brrr, brrr, and it's nonstop. And I'm just kind of sitting there, and I'm asking Justin questions because that night both the EMF meters and the REM pods were going off nonstop in that room.
Wow.
So it just got more and more intense, and then all of a sudden, that's when everything happened. And his sister's name, could be interpreted many different ways, but it was said twice, the exact way that she was called. So
Deborah. So it spread out Deborah, and she wanted to come with us on this
On this
scope,
particular
but she got
investigation.
sick and actually passed away before we could actually go
Oh,
on.
that's so bad.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Sorry to hear
sorry.
that.
So we do believe that she was there with us.
Yeah, that was her,
night.
but I don't think she wanted everyone to know she was there, so she put a harsh on all on everything.
No,
On everything. I guess we
That-
even had to take. Yeah, we even
that's
had
real
to.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a real cool story.
we
That
went
is.
out of the room, and we changed the batteries. We
Yeah, 'cause
double checked it. We
Because
brought.
we thought it was broken. It just wouldn't stop. The REM pod, it wouldn't stop. So we have 2 of everything. So I went down to another room, changed all the batteries, took up the other set, and every single one was. I went back over the threshold, was going crazy the whole night.
Wow.
What
Wow.
was diamonds again?
Excuse me.
What was diamonds again?
Diamonds,
Yes. No. Maybe.
maybe,
I believe.
yeah.
Then what was clubs?
Clubs was. You
I
got him
don't-
on the
I-
spot.
I don't
You got
know.
him on the spot.
I don't know. Clubs or I don't know. So
Come
Come on.
I don't know. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it's
Uh,
I don't
I-
know what it is. Yeah, it's I don't know this one. I have a little cheat sheet there because when we play that actually tells it sometimes at the heat of the moment. Oh, what was that? You forget.
Yeah. It actually sounds like
got
a
you.
pretty interesting thing to try. So
Yeah, so
It would.
I have everything written down. I can email you the directions and everything. How
Okay.
we set up and everything. So
okay, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to know how to do that. So
Yeah,
Oh.
for sure.
I'm gonna turn it back over to Brenda for a little bit.
Oh,
On the spot.
What you got, Brenda? Bring it on.
I actually found my list of questions that I've been searching for like the past 5 podcasts. So
Tim, you did a great job buying her time.
yeah.
How are you?
Uh, so when you guys go to a location, what are your first thoughts or feelings? Do you get stuff like outside? Is it after you go inside? How do you pick up on those vibes of how that location is?
So at least for me, sometimes it's when we first get there, it's something right outside. It all depends on the location. Sometimes it's inside. Sometimes it's after we leave and I'm reviewing the tape that stuff happens and we didn't even know even happened to us
Yeah.
there
Mhm.
too. So it all depends on, I guess, the place where we go.
Sometimes they just say things and we don't hear it, but when we do the
Yeah.
replay,
Yeah.
they start to say things. Talk.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Hawthorne, there's 2 haunted rooms in there, 612 and 325. And 325 was really like nothing for us the whole night. It was all 612. So it also depends on when you go, so
Mhm. But when you go in, do you feel instantly creeped out? Do you feel like you're being watched? Like, do you pick up on any of that kind of stuff?
How about you?
Oh, what
I
about-
normally don't. I'm just usually
Yeah.
amazed at these places. I've done the history.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm waiting to see something happen. So I'm more anxious when I go to these things than anybody else. I don't usually get the feelings. Every once in a while, I'll say, "Geez, it just got awful cold," or I'm standing,
Mhm.
or I just maybe feel something over here. But it's just very rare for me. Usually he'll definitely have something going
yeah.
on way before anybody else. And since Abby joined, these 2 are right together on things.
Yeah. Like the day in Laconia, we were walking and there was a book in the floor and I told Justin, that's a Bible. And when he turned it, it was a Bible.
Oh, nice.
And then our Ovilus actually spit out Bible.
Yeah.
When I was
Wow.
going into that shit, I went, "What?"
Yeah.
So and I
Wow.
jumped back and went, "Oh my god!"
And the other thing that when we were gonna leave, Laconia, the building, I told the thing that was in the chair, don't go with us. Please stay there and
Mhm,
say,
mhm.
okay. He said, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. So, one other question for Steve. What do you think will be the moment that will take you from being a skeptic to a believer?
Huh. Wow.
I know.
That's a great question, Brenda.
It is.
I think something's really going to have to spook me out besides this guy jumping out of the closet like he usually does to try to scare me.
Mhm.
I think I'm actually going to have to see something, even, seeing things moving or seeing the ball roll and stuff like that. It still gets me, right on the edge. But I think I'm going to have to actually visually see or feel something for me
Okay.
to really be transformed to the other side. I can't deny all the history behind all of these places,
Mhm.
all the documented stuff that happens there. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not naive. I know, every time you go somewhere, something doesn't happen.
Correct.
Mhm.
So you just have to be there at either
Correct.
either the right time or the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think one of these days that just may happen for all these places that
Yeah.
we have lined up, and all the things that we want to do, and even some of the places that we're going to go back to because it's too much unfinished business.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's tough, very tough, because a lot of things happen, and he's still kind of
He's
that
still-
skeptic for us.
yeah.
That because we also did investigate the SK Pierce mansion,
Oh, yeah.
and in the basement doing the Estes method, I was touched. I jumped a mile. I thought it was one of these guys,
Mhm.
and I reviewed the tape. It wasn't, and this was on a Saturday. Sunday, I reviewed the tape, and I actually heard my name called on the tape while we're walking out of
Wow.
the basement. And I sent it to these guys. I go, "What is this saying?" Because I didn't believe my ears, and they both said they're saying your name, Justin.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So that was Sunday. Wednesday, we were doing a talk in Salem for halfway to Halloween, so I had to go to my embroider. They needed the logo without the background on it. So I went to go talk to him. He goes, "Oh, I just rented my other storefront to a medium. You got to come and see her place." So he rented it for storage, but the front half she was now using, and it was a good setup, and her table said tonight at 6 p.m. a cleansing ceremony. So I said, well, I want to talk to her because we wanted a medium to come on a couple of ghost hunts with us, but I go, wouldn't hurt to be cleansed. So I called up Steve, and the other guy, Steve, he couldn't make it, but Steve made it. And so I said, we're nothing to identify you. I go, no wicked ghost hunters, just plain clothes. The thing was at 6. We purposely walked in late, like 6:02 or 6:03. We both paid in cash, sat down, did the whole cleansing ceremony and everything.
Now, if I could just stop you for 1 second. Now, we didn't stick out a bit, even though we were the only guys there.
Yeah,
we were hardly noticeable.
So after we went to go, she was talking to everyone, so we stayed around, and I asked her if she was a medium that she would be willing to come with us, and she goes, "Well, I'm still a medium, but," she goes, "this is a higher calling for me, so I really don't do that anymore." So she goes, "But I must tell you," she goes, "there's 2 spirits with you." So I'm kind of still a little skeptical. So I go, "Okay." She goes, on your right side, there's a blonde-headed family member, very funny and very close to you. So I took that. I go, "Well, that's my sister. She passed away a couple of years ago." So I took that. She goes, "But on the other side of you," she goes, "there's a taller guy, has a goatee, a beard, and he's poking you, laughing at you, and he kind of looks like Abraham Lincoln's brother." And I went, "What?" So if you actually look up S.K. Pierce, he actually looks like Abraham Lincoln's brother.
Really?
So we were just there. So I believe he's the one that touched me and called my name in the basement.
Interesting.
Okay.
I tell you, that was my moment. I went,
That close. That close.
don't have an explanation for this one. Unless he set me up on it somehow. Yeah, it was just incredible. That was quite the experience that night. They brought me a little bit closer, but again, I think I still need
Yeah.
not too much, please.
Johnny says, I bet if he sees a
Go viral.
shadow,
What was that?
Johnny says, I bet if he sees a shadow person, he will believe.
Oh yes.
Well, I
Oh,
think
you
I
definitely
would.
would, yes.
I would.
Yeah.
You know, we were down in the Bridgewater Triangle, lost in the woods for several hours,
Yeah.
wandering around in the dark,
He was
Just
talking
us.
about that.
2 guys at night with our flashlights and cameras. One of the weirdest places I think that we've been to where nothing happened.
Oh,
It was absolutely if you put on your noise canceling headphones or lying at home in bed, it wouldn't have sounded any different than us walking through these woods.
Wow.
There were no birds, there was no prey, there was no bugs, no rats, no squirrels, no.
Frogs. There's a lot of
Nothing.
wetlands there, lakes. No peepers, no frogs. You couldn't hear
Nothing.
nothing.
so did that creep you out a little bit more, knowing that you should have been hearing noises and
Oh,
like
yeah.
animals?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was only the 2 of us too, so it was even worse. And then some of these trails, they have dirt bike season there. They let them on these trails, and they're worn down. So you're in like a foxhole, like in the army, like a
Yeah.
tunnel. So it's like both sides of dirt. You're just walking down this narrow path. It's like, oh my god, like
Like if something happens, I have nowhere to go, straight or back, and that's going to depend on which way this thing is coming.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Wow. That is crazy.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we can't wait to go back again. This time, we're hoping to have some feasible directions.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I've been a couple times. The first time we went to a abandoned pet cemetery. They had to stop burying pets there because the cults were actually digging up the pets and using them in their rituals. So they had to stop burying pets in the late 90s there.
Wow.
Yes.
You've heard of the Bridgewater Triangle, but
Yes.
look it up. It's 200 square miles from aliens to UFOs, puckwudgies,
Mhm.
Bigfoot,
Mhm.
orbs, fires in the
Right.
distance that disappear. It's just amazing. Thunderbirds, and
Yeah.
it was big back in the 70s and 80s.
There's been tons of books
written, and it kind of died. So now we're trying to go back there and bring it back a little bit because there's so much
Right.
there.
Interesting.
I've heard of the Bridgewater Triangle. That'd be one place I'd like to go and visit just for the. I don't know if I want to walk in the deep rut, but I'll try to.
We'll be walking along, and all of a sudden we'll be like, "Oh crap, we found it! We found it!"
Well, Tim, if you were driving on the road, he took us down there. You want to be out in that darn ditch. This is one road, Capicut
Capicut Road, yeah.
Capicut Road, and it has potholes bigger than ponds.
Wow.
And there's just hardly any way to drive down it except the way Justin drives down
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And they say that road is haunted
by a
a
hitchhiker.
hitchhiker. So he will, if you stop on the road, he will get in the back seat of your car and you'll see him in your rearview mirror.
Wow.
So we've been there. I haven't seen him yet. We've been down there a couple times. I've been with both Steve separate times. So
No, they have to take me.
Now we're gonna
I
take
was
it.
like, take that, and then you'll find it.
Exactly.
Just if she's sitting in the back, don't tell her that it's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
She may not like that very well.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering who was going to ride in the back. I was like, okay.
Has there been any location that you guys have ran out of or came super close to running out of? You were like, nope, that's it. I'm done. We're leaving. Of course, not
No.
Steve. He doesn't get scared, but
Yeah,
No, not me.
no, cool.
yeah,
No.
not me, because I mean that's what I'm there for. I mean,
Yeah.
and as I don't think nothing was so far we came across that wanting to harm us. I mean, if you know yet, so they're all good spirits. I think so far. If there was something bad, I think I might have been out the door.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I believe that if it is spirits that we're coming across or looking for, that they're not there to harm anybody. They're there for a reason. They've either been left behind or searching for a way out, or maybe there are some cranky spirits out there.
Yeah.
But it seems very few and far between that there are more like poltergeists out there. So
Gotcha. They're out there.
yeah.
yeah,
So I'm all for going to these different places, and like I said, experiencing, whatever we can.
yeah. And a lot of times we go, and if the night's just too short, and we want to go back because
Yeah.
stuff that happened to
Yeah.
us, and
Sure.
like we went up to Maine,
The Kenny Bunk
the
Inn.
Kenny Monk Inn,
Oh my gosh.
and an amazing night, but the basement we could not get into, and we were walking outside, and we were getting so many hits on the Ovilus directing us into the basement was unreal. So we want to actually try to go back and get permission to go in the basement.
Cool. That'd be
And
cool.
the funny about that investigation is the minute we walked outside, the obelisk says church. And I look at him, I go, did you see a church anyway? He's like, no, I didn't. All of a sudden, the church bells start going off because it's 11 o'clock.
Wow.
Holy crap.
So there was a church somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it started leading us, like you said, over to the basement with these clues and things. And we were just like, oh my God, we got to get into the basement next
Yeah.
time we're up here.
Yeah, true.
That
Cool.
was a very cool investigation.
Yeah, a lot of
It was.
people love to go back. So
Interesting. Tim,
So, you're talking,
Back to you, Tim.
are you ready? I've been building here. So,
All right.
yeah. So you talked about, we all talk about, we try to interact with the spirits and the ghosts, entities, whatever we want to call them, as far as that goes, because that's why we ghost hunt, because we're wanting to know the story of why they're there, who they are, and the existence. What is your idea or theory on the reason why they're still haunting these places?
So mine is some spirits I believe have unfinished business, that someone died suddenly and they left someone they didn't want to leave in this world, so they're still looking after them. And then also I think some spirits, if you die a horrible death quick, like a murder or something, is they're trapped still here and they haven't found their way to the light. So I believe
Okay.
those, at least for me. So
All right, I believe that.
I believe
Hello?
the same thing.
What's
I
that?
believe the same thing. I believe the same thing because this child that when I was a little girl that I used to play, he was trying to find his mom.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So you think that mainly, stuff like that, physical death, whatever. So now
And
I'm
the
going to
thing
ask. I'm going to ask the guy now that doesn't run.
Yeah.
Me? You always hear these stories of some of these old timers who, they came to wherever they got this land, they worked on that land, they made it what it was, and they're like, I am never leaving here. And I believe that some people just have that strong of connection that they've made with the land that they've worked with and been with, that they do not want to leave there, and they are going to be there. So
Okay.
I think there are spirits who just want to be there, and then others who, for some reason, didn't make the connection to leave. Still looking for that way out, that tunnel, whatever it is that we travel through once life as we know it is done. And they're looking to go one way or another, and they're just here doing whatever they can to find their way out, whether it be moving stuff to let you know they're there. I believe that anything that happens is something trying to give you a clue. I don't think anything just happens at these places that we go to. I think it's all a clue, whether we catch on to what it is or not.
Okay. And all that makes sense. I agree with everything. That we don't know enough about the paranormal to understand why these entities are. Is there spirit there? Is there soul there? Is it energy? I mean, what would it be? And so that's why we do what we do, because we want to try to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out after 14 years, and I still ain't got it. So I will one day. When we're all dead, we'll all get together and we'll figure out what's going on.
We will.
So Abby, you speak of being a young girl, being in a closet, talking to a small child, and you spoke again about you ran across a small child that was looking for the mother. Do you see a lot of small children? Is that something you sense a lot?
Children, I see children. Sometimes I see animals like dogs, cats. I used to have a dog, and 3 days later, I'm gonna try to say it again. I used to have a dog, but she died, and 3 days after, I was watching TV, and suddenly I feel like someone was leaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was her, my dog. And I was like, okay. I tried to look at the TV again, and then I look again, and she was not there.
Oh.
So it's been a lot of stuff that happened to me when I was a little girl.
Okay.
Another day, I was like sleeping. I was like 13. I was sleeping, and I heard a woman's voice telling me, Abby, wake up, get out of the bed. I used to have a fan upside.
Mhm.
And when I came out the bed, the fan.
Oh,
Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Wow.
So there's a lot of stories that I have. But right now, my mom, she has a month and she passed away.
Oh.
And I call my kid because they live in Colombia. So I called him to see how was my mom, and he told me, "Oh, she's okay." He sent me a photo of my mom, and I passed it to Justin. Her face, it was, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, it wasn't her mother. There was
It was like, it looked like death. you know?
death was on her. Yeah, her mother like was beside
Wow.
her. Yeah, it was. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and I sent the photo, and I said, Justin, can you see this? Because I don't know if I'm getting crazy or what.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the thing is that the next day she died.
oh,
Wow.
wow.
You could tell that's amazing. What a connection you have with your mom to be able to see it through a
Oh,
picture.
she was a witch. She was a
Yeah.
witch.
In a good way, okay?
Well, I took it that way.
Later here.
Yeah,
Good
in
witch,
a
good
good way. In a good way.
I took it that way. It's fine.
She used to the spirit come in her arm, and she used to write.
Oh, automatic writing. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's so cool.
So
And
so
she
with
read
that-
the coffee.
Oh, cool. That's really talent. That's a lot of talent. That's really neat. So it's kind of in your family. That's cool.
Yeah, I can do it too. Coffee.
Yeah.
I will do it to Justin.
Yeah.
You have to
Or-
stay away from my coffee.
Oh, well,
It's the only good thing I get all day.
oh. Well, that's pretty cool because the only feeling we get from my mom is she can't see ghosts whatsoever. It don't happen for her. So it's amazing that we both ghost hunt. So it's really kind of an odd thing. So my next question would be, why do you think that cats, dogs, animals, why did they come back? We can't think like they do. They can't understand us. We don't understand. But why do you think animals come back in ghost form and they're there? Because we seen a picture a couple nights ago of a cat sitting on the floor and there was no cat there. But it looks like a cat.
Maybe
So what do you think?
to find his
What?
owner.
Yes, we never really talked about that. Why do we think animals exist in the same plane as the spirits? Why and they able to come back and forth?
Let's ask
You have an
the
apartment.
guy
Well,
who
you-
encountered a ghost.
Justin has all the questions. He knows all the answers. Right?
A couple of ghost cats I encountered. I believe that, like, a lot of times, even like if the owner dies, the animal will stay by its grave or wait for the owner if it doesn't know. I still think animals are attached to us and don't want to leave us. They're still attached to the owners after they die.
Okay.
I have another house in Gloucester I rent out, and when I was redoing it, they dated the house back to the 1900s because back in I don't know the 50s there was a big fire and they lost all the records for my street and a couple other streets in Gloucester, but it's a fieldstone foundation and it was a wood floor over a dirt basement. So when I bought it, I tore out the wood floor in the basement, and as I was tearing it out, there was a perfect cat skeleton underneath in the basement.
Oh.
So I redid the whole house. Other than the whole house is way haunted, my tenants were complaining about a cat, and they could smell cat pee, that someone was hiding a cat. I go, why would anyone hide a cat when I allow animals in my building? I go, you have a dog. You have a dog. I go, why would I allow animals? Why would you hide a cat from someone, you know? And so it kept on going on, and I could even smell the cat pee in the house, like going, what is going on? You know, like it has that distinct, like high ammonia.
Yeah.
And so I said, all right, I'm going to level with you. I go, I think there's a ghost cat in the house. I told them the whole story of what happened. And after I told everyone the story, no more cat pee smell.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I think
interesting.
the cat just wanted to be recognized.
Yeah.
Oh, that may very well be. Yeah. Cool. So we got a couple of comments.
Hey, Patriot. Myra says animals love, they feel things. It stands to reason they would linger.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mhm.
That's really cool. I hope one day we catch a cat or a dog or visual of some animal somewhere in a building, which would be really cool. So, but I'm a big debunker. I'd be trying to find the animal first
Yeah. So if
It
you
was
come
good.
down this way for an investigation, the Salem Inn has a ghost cat.
Wow.
Okay. Salem in.
Yep, and that was the night Steve's first investigation. He couldn't make it to it, and we actually caught the ghost cat. I thought it was a crying baby. Going, oh no! I go, we woke a baby up. It's crying, and the other Steve goes, no, that's a cat. I go, what? A cat. So we did the whole investigation. It was an awesome night. The first time ever, and never since then, all our audio got corrupted.
Yeah.
So we had no audio the whole night. We lost everything.
I got it. SD card right here done to me when we went to a location.
Oh, yeah.
Irritating.
Yeah.
I can fix it if I want to spend the money, but I don't know about that. So
Yeah.
I know what SD card it is, and you probably should because that's where our evidence is.
I know. This one too.
Wicked Ghost Hunters was the first to send Patriot Paranormal their swag.
Oh yes, hi Patriot Paranormal. Yeah, that was our first trade. Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Cool.
And if anyone else on here, we would love to trade stickers too. So just let us know. So
You can
Yeah.
contact us at Facebook or wickedghosthunters.yahoo
yeah,
at
Okay.
yahoo.com.
yeah. So
So much for being the information guy.
See, they already got their plug in. We didn't have to ask.
yeah.
Didn't even have to ask. They already got it. If you could invent any new piece of paranormal equipment, what would it do?
Ooh. Wow.
What do you think? What's yours?
Oh boy.
What if you have anything? No.
I don't know. You know, I'm really intrigued by the new programs they have that can really kind of give you the stick figures showing that there's an entity
The
there.
LiDAR. Yeah.
You know, I think I'd like to have something maybe a little bit more detailed with that. You know, something to go along with that. It's almost like if there was something where, you know, your REM pod goes off, almost like, you know, when you have one of those a motion camera, you know, when the REM pod goes off, that takes maybe a UV picture or something that instant of anything that might be passing by it in a radius.
Oh,
I think that's something that, you know, I would like to see.
That would be cool.
that'd be pretty cool. That'd be-
How about you? Anything?
Well, I think to me is a lot of this equipment. I love it all. It's a lot of it's very fragile and expensive. I'd like to see because I already broke a couple music boxes that were over $100+ I would like to see some. You know, if you're paying that, I would gladly pay a little more for someone to invent something more rugged that, you know, because a lot of times when you go to other places, you're tossing in a backpack, you're running,
Yeah.
or you're trying to escape in and out of a place without someone seeing you that you're not supposed to be there. So I think a more rugged equipment that can take a little bit of abuse.
Yeah, that would more durable.
I know that. 'Cause I find every cat ball in the building with my foot. So yes, that would be
At least they're not that much, the cat balls.
So, Abby, you got anything you'd like to build?
No, I don't know.
No.
No, I don't know.
Abby's still our newest investigator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
so-
And
know
so we're
about
glad to have her
all the
aboard.
equipment. I don't know. I just
Cool.
like to hear them when they talk.
Okay. Okay, so what's your favorite piece of equipment then, Abby? Since how you just now started.
That one, the
Oh, the Ovilus?
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
because I like to hear them.
Okay. Cool. Brenda, go ahead.
Awesome. Well, really quick, Myra says she'll reach out when she gets new stickers. So there's a sticker trade for you.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
And then also, can I add a little thing? I'm gonna. What we're doing with the stickers is going to be a big surprise. So whoever trades stickers with us, I think it's going to be an awesome surprise for you guys. So until we're trading stickers now and whatever, until we actually set it up, until I get enough. And I think it's going to be awesome support for a lot of other teams here in Mass. It's going to be a little
Okay.
surprise. So
Okay.
Ooh, you heard it. You
Yeah,
heard it
Brenda.
here first.
yeah,
Brenda, get stickers in the mail, Brenda.
yeah. She
Their
already did.
package, their package went out today, but we already have stickers from them. But
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
getting some new Paranormal Girls and Tim stickers now.
Yes,
Love it.
love it.
I love your coffee mugs.
Oh, you like the coffee mugs? They're for sale. Huh.
Oh!
All right.
Yeah, I want one.
That's it. Send me the link, Tim.
Yes. So yeah, I'll get the link out there to you guys. Do you guys have any merch?
We do.
that's available?
We do.
What do you got?
We have hats, we have shirts, and we're, as he's putting your coffee mugs, because he's been after me to make coffee mugs too. So coffee mugs and lanyards are going to be our next thing coming out. So
Cool.
And I'm
And-
hoping for a keychain bottle opener.
keychains too. Yeah, that's another thing. So yeah.
And
Let me see what I got.
how do they go about getting your merch?
So right now we actually with website isn't live yet. That's the next thing going up. But right now we just opened up a Wicked Ghost Hunters stand in the Witch City Mall.
Oh yes.
Actually going to be selling merch, and also we have some ghost equipment we'll be selling there too. Because when I first started getting into this, even now, part of my problem with buying this stuff is, I don't know if it's just me, that I actually like to go look at something, hold it, see how it works before I buy it or spend a lot of money on it. So we're going to start growing our inventory. We do have some EMF meters, some REM pods. So, and we're trying to keep the cost low for people too, that so it's not skyrocketing. So also new people that start to come in, they get interested to bring more people into our community.
And,
So-
and if you haven't seen our kiosk yet, please visit our website.
Yeah.
Please visit our
please.
Facebook page. This thing looks like a spaceship gone wild. All right, you would think that Sputnik had a baby.
All right.
It really is something else to see, and he's done a great job getting it ready for our upcoming excitement that we have going on here.
Cool.
So otherwise, they can just reach out to you if they want to order merch.
Yep. You can
Yes.
email us, message us on Facebook or Instagram, and then all our shirts are the Sports Tech shirts, and they're $29.99 with shipping right now. We're
Okay.
sending them out for us, so
With shipping.
with
Ooh.
shipping. Yep. We just want to get an name out there, and we'll throw in some
Yeah.
stickers too. So
So we have keychains, but they're not bottle openers.
awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we do got new ones then.
Well, we're gonna have to place our order, Brenda.
We got new ones there. So
See if I can
Okay.
find a bottle opener to put on it.
what other than getting your website and stuff, what investigations do you guys have coming up?
Can we talk about our new venture in Salem?
If you guys want to share.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Well, we're starting the Wicked Ghost Hunters Paranormal Tour of Salem.
Awesome.
We actually just had our premiere tour last Saturday. And what we do is we go to different places in Salem that we've actually investigated. We talk about the history of these places. We talk about what happened at these places. We're bringing
It
the
happened to us at the place.
what
Yeah.
happened to us personally at these places.
Awesome.
Also bringing ghost equipment along with us to actually get people more involved.
Oh, sure.
And, let them know what a REM pod is, feel it, see it, experience it on the different places that we do our stops along in the tour.
That is
now,
awesome.
We've got a few other places that we hope we're going to be doing upcoming in Salem investigations so we can expand the tour. But right now we have about 5 or 6 stops on it. And
There you
we're
go.
Going to be ramping that up in a couple of weeks there.
Yeah.
Again, you heard it here first.
That's it.
And Miss Abby here, hopefully
You guys,
we'll be giving the tour in Spanish.
In Spanish.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Awesome. That'll be cool. That'll be absolutely cool. Well, that is exciting, and I am so happy for you guys. So you can go check them out at the mall. You can do a ghost tour. You can hit them up on Facebook, YouTube, whatever.
That's it. You can find us anywhere.
Yeah.
Jim, do you have any last
No,
things?
no, I was just thinking we got like 30 decks of cards. Man,
Well, just to tell you, after you're done, you have to destroy the cards.
Oh, well, good, good.
So it's a good thing you got enough.
Yes.
No, no problem. Yeah, that's one we're getting rid of. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't
No,
want to take
so-
any spirits with you.
Yeah, oh, yeah, true. No, that's pretty cool. So I like to ask the question, what kind of equipment would you invent? And I don't know how much I want to put this out there, but I would like to create something that if an odor happens, it tells me what the odor is without us smelling it, but it actually tells me, hey, this is the ghost ate beans.
Yeah.
You know, it's lilac, it's perfume, it's, you know, it's an old guy. I don't know, man. Anyway, but I kind of wonder what that'd be like if there was a tool that actually depicted what the odor was and would tell you, like an ovulus would tell you what the odor is. So,
Yeah, I like that.
Interesting.
I would definitely buy
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You know, I would assume that there would be something that would be makeable for that, since you know they swab everything and you know whatever's been on it or touched it, you know
Right.
they're able to do it. But that's usually for specific things. You need one and all in order to do that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome to have.
Good. That would be cool.
It was for dinner.
Yeah. Well, you never know. No, thanks for being on our show. It was great talking to you. You guys are a lot of fun. We would like to get out. If we ever get out there, we'll definitely look you up in Salem because I
Oh,
want to go
definitely,
to.
yeah.
I want to go to Salem. I think it'd be a cool experience. So
Yeah. If you ever come out, definitely, because we'll take you to some cool places. Oh, yeah.
Yes, we will.
And there's a lot, we know a lot of freebie places too that you don't have to pay a lot of money too. So, because I know it adds up. So.
Mhm.
if you make your if you make your way out to the Midwest, you got to go west anyway to get where we are. Look us up because we've been to about all the places there are in Iowa, and we're finding a few new ones. So, be happy to take you along and show you some of them as well. So,
Awesome.
Thank you so much. We
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And again, thanks for everything you do for this community.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for having us.
you do. You're welcome.
And we always invite the guests back. So I'm starting to work on that list to get guys back on the show to see what they've been doing, where they're at, and all that. So we will reach out to you guys on that.
Definitely, because if we go back
Yeah,
on,
look.
we'll bring a lot of we have a lot of haunted items too we can talk about next time we're on, so something different.
Absolutely.
Right up there on the wall. That's a
Oh.
board. That's a board from Indiana State Sanitarium.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, and I also
And a
got.
bottle.
Yeah, we got a bottle. And we got a piece of glass.
Indiana
laying around
State.
too, so.
This is like show and tell. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely have to do this again.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Again, Wicked Ghost Hunters. Check them out, guys, on all of their platforms in the mall and all of that stuff. And until Sunday, when we come back and do it again, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so
All right,
much.
great to meet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.